When was the last time you were like in true Western Maryland? Like, I mean, you know, some people consider where we are Western Maryland, but really true Western.
You're talking like Cumberland and beyond.
Beyond,
yeah,
yes.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. So we had a project. We were up there and actually did it overnight because it was a 2-day shoot. And it's a tundra up there. Like we passed, I mean, Cumberland it was fine, but kind of as you pass Cumberland, get past Frostburg, then it was like snow. And there was no snow before that from here till there. And when we were driving up there Monday morning, and then, but then then it's been so crazy busy that we had two of our editors they're sitting in the lobby editing in this hotel for other projects because we had like deadlines and other things, even though we were there filming different.
Right.
It was crazy. It was crazy, but yeah, it's a different world up there. It's a different world.
Yep, I remember playing probably more than one show, but I remember playing a show.
Kaiser, West Virginia.
I mean,
did you play up there?
That sounds familiar.
I just remember like
what was there?
The employees only played up there a couple of times. Something I don't remember what it was. Maybe some church that had a use. I don't even
probably
know.
A church, yeah. But no, both Cumberland and Frostburg. I remember playing it. I don't remember where we played, but it is like its own world. You're right.
The other whole world,
even though it's still Maryland.
And it's not that far. I mean, it's like an hour drive,
right?
Hour and a half.
Yes, we are not. We like you said. We think we're Western Maryland, but we're not true. Guess we're sent. I don't know. What are we?
We're in the pinch.
We're in the pinch. Is that what they call it?
I don't know. The area, like if you took it the state and you pinched
true.
it.
That's a good way to put it. Never heard that.
I don't know if I have either. I would have made it up on the spot.
We're also technically Southern because we're like literally on the Mason-Dixon line. Like we're
right, and we're actually on the east.
Which is so weird.
We're actually on the east side of the pinch, like the thinnest part. So
strange.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back to Screen Time TV, a podcast where we discuss some of the latest streaming shows, and sometimes do a deep dive on a show which we will be kicking off next week.
Yes,
but currently we're just going to be talking about what we're anticipating for at least 2026, mostly the first half of 2026 on shows and a few movies. But before that, Jared, there's no need to be so Susquehallian.
What? Okay. I'm trying to think what show this is from or movie that you watched. I have no idea. What does this mean?
So I had to look it up because I didn't actually know. But this is a line. This is from the most recent episode of Industry season 4, which I knew you haven't watched. But
very behind.
But this word means a person who uses big words.
That's awesome.
And the word is also like a big word.
So I was looking through the episodes of Industry because I'm behind. And I did catch the name of they do incredible names of episodes in Industry. And the name of this first episode, I was like, wow, very creative.
Yeah. I don't remember even I noticed what
I'm not gonna recite it.
Okay.
But it's very creative. Everyone knows. Season 4, episode 1.
But the show in general, like, is one of those. They do use a lot of vocabulary words, for lack of a better way to say. And so I think it's funny. They're almost like making fun of themselves with this like line. But
it's great.
It kind of reminds me of, even though not the same writers at all, but like Succession. I felt like had a lot of like bigger words. They used a lot in the writing. And this, yeah. Cool. Anyway. But for those of you that don't know us, you're new here, my name is Josh, and this is my co-host, Jared.
Hello. I did not have a quote.
That's right.
I didn't think about, I mean, I have some stuff to talk about, but I didn't think about putting a quote for him.
All right, so what have you been watching? Besides, I mean, I guess I can kick off. I watched the first episode of Industry 4 is back. Industry with season 4 is back.
How many total things do you have on your list? Because I'm curious.
I have
2 shows to talk about, and I'm curious if you've even watched both these shows.
Probably not, because
or at least check them out.
But I also but I have 2 or 3. I mean, kind of. It's kind of in a mix.
All shows or movies?
Shows, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, Industry 4.
Yeah, Industry, yeah.
I mean, I think it's
Yeah, how is season 4?
first episode, I would say, is definitely a bright, like, I mean, for getting back into things, 'cause obviously they kind of, I don't know, you haven't gotten there, but they kind of wrap things up a little bit in season 3 because they weren't sure.
Okay.
I think that were going to get renewed when they were making it. So they kind of get back into things. And so, yeah, doesn't mess around.
It never does, honestly.
The show's like, yeah, it's chaotic in a good way.
It is.
I mean, this is just as much. So
you think it's going to be like
I think it's gonna be a strong season. I think it's gonna be a strong
Awesome.
season. Yeah.
awesome?
If this first episode is any indication, yeah, absolutely.
See, and I can't remember if you told me this or I heard this elsewhere, but I mean, I am beginning at season 2 right now. It took me a while to get through season 1 because I wasn't as high on it, but I think you told me, you said that's like it's still a good show, but like the worst season. Is that true?
I don't know about
Season 1?
worst season, but I think it gets better as it goes.
Yeah.
I think
Which it did. Season 1 did.
So what's
even.
crazy is this is the writers, the show creators.
Yeah.
This is their first show.
I know.
So like, I mean, as good as season 1 is, I think.
And they write it all.
Yeah, I think they were still learning a lot.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so as you go into season 2, I think season 2 is really strong. I would say season 3 is still good, but like maybe a step, a step back. Like,
Okay.
again, watching them so far apart, it's hard to remember. But
Well,
because
I'm slowly going through it.
I watched season 1 and 2 pretty close, I think, because I don't think I watched season 1. I don't think I watched it when it first aired.
It took a long time before it got
I think
popular.
I watched it right before season 2.
Yeah.
It's funny, like Succession was the same way.
Yep.
Like by the time it got popular enough and season 2 was coming out is when I started to hear the buzz about it and watched season 1 right before, and kind of leading up to right before season 2.
A lot of HBO shows, like, I feel like
happens that way.
Yeah.
Like then they start to they found at least enough
Gain
audience
momentum.
that by the time
I mean, Game of Thrones was the greatest example of that. Like, I didn't remember anyone that was watching that. The original Game of Thrones day 1 when it came out.
yeah, I didn't.
No, it was like by the end of season 1 at the earliest, and people were
but
like,
I didn't watch it even then. It was there was at least 2, if not 3 seasons.
I think they
until-
were like at the end of season 2 when I like first jumped in, and now it's like starting next pod, we are going to be covering the third in the Westeros world.
yeah,
Third show.
yeah.
I mean, I guess we never did like a whole podcast on the Game of Thrones series,
No.
but we did cover House of the Dragon both seasons.
Mhm.
And I'm very, not to spoil the most anticipated, but that's on my list. But that's kind of not on my list because we're about to talk. I'm going to talk about it anyway. That's
Same with Industry. Industry definitely was
Yeah.
on my list that
sure.
I was excited about, but like it just came out. So, all right, what's something else you've been watching?
So I know one of these you did watch, so I'm going to go with my other one first to see if you did check this out yet. His and Hers on Netflix.
On my list, but I've not checked it out.
Okay.
And you watched something on Netflix? What?
I did. So you
like never watched it?
I don't.
I mean, you watch Stranger Things, I guess, but yeah.
No, but this kind of show though I would not watch this. Guess why I watch this? Because it's John Bernthal.
Yeah.
I watch anything he's in. He's one of my favorite actors. And that was the reason. I really like Tessa Thompson also.
Yeah.
She's the other main actress. And Pablo Schreiber's in this too, and he's great too. Those are the main 3 I recognized. But that was literally the only reason why I checked this out. It's a 6-episode miniseries,
Right.
which seems like Netflix is doing a lot of these now. Because what was the other one? Beast in Me was like a recent one.
Yeah, but that was 8. It was
was
more,
it 8?
I think it was
Okay.
longer. Yeah.
Anyway, they do a lot of these. And John Bernthal is awesome in this, obviously. But pretty straightforward, like mystery crime show. John Bernthal is a cop. Of course he is. But let me read. A journalist investigates a murder in her hometown. So this is Tessa Thompson. Clashing with a suspicious detective, John Bernthal. 2 sides to every story. Someone is lying. That's it. Which, like, sure, His and Hers is the name of the show.
But weren't they married or ex?
So
Exes or
that's
something?
what it implies, but I haven't got that far into it to see like
I feel like in the trailer, it definitely.
they pretty much
Yeah.
But they kind of leave it, at least in the first episode. But yeah, I figured that's what it was. But besides just like this is elevated because of Bernthal, besides that, like surprisingly good. Like I wouldn't say it's like prestige, but like there are so many of these kind of shows that I like would not watch, and it's at least better than that. So I would say check it out. Yeah, let me know what you think of it. I figured you were going to check it out, but
I plan to. Yeah.
yeah, His and Hers on Netflix.
All right. Couple. See, none of this stuff's like new. I finished the morning show season 4 a few weeks ago. I just didn't mention it because I kind of had it on my list, but we had more prominent things to talk about. I think it was a solid season.
Okay, I'm so curious in this.
Yeah, but I would say it's definitely losing. They're losing some. I mean, it's like it feels repetitive in some of the stuff they're doing, and it's like you can only repeat the things the same. So I'm curious to even see if they do another season or not.
So we don't know.
It's not
currently
the way they ended it. Kind of was not like wrapping anything up.
Like how they end every season.
Yeah. But I haven't heard anything one way or the other, so I don't know.
Okay. I mean, we've mentioned it many times. It's insane. All the actors they've.
The cast is, John Hamm's in it again. I mean, like he's not as prominent as he was. The one
but
season.
it's the other people that they added for this season. It's like they just keep doing it. It's awesome. This and Landman. That's the two like prestige trash shows that we love. And man, I didn't even put Landman on my list, but that's I don't know how much you've seen of season 2, but
I've seen all of it other than the most recent episode.
Okay, it's starting to get. I don't know. I'm a little worried about it. It's starting to get less prestige trash. It's getting more trash. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? Like later on in season 2.
This season, it's a bit slower on the plot of the Landman stuff, right? Like and more focused on the characters and like the trash part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll see. It might if it lands the plane in the last couple episodes with some more of that kind of stuff. It could be good.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know if that was on your list. That made me think of it because of morning show.
Because normally don't talk about something week to week unless something.
No,
yeah,
especially not that. We don't need to bring that up every week.
No. So what you got?
My last one is The Pit, season 2.
So I did not watch this yet.
Oh, you didn't?
I was going to, but then just didn't have time.
I know you're not as into this show as I am.
Yeah,
but you said you do want to check out season 2.
I might just jump right in season 2 and see where it's at and see, because it is so highly regarded by so many people. But I watched like half of season 1 and just didn't hate it.
Oh, you didn't finish it? Okay.
No, I didn't finish it, but I didn't hate it. But it was like didn't grab me enough to be like, I gotta watch this, And then at the time there was so much other stuff to watch. Of course, not that there isn't now. So
they're never. I mean,
but
well, I will just say. I mean, you can just jump into this. You don't have to finish this one.
It'd be all right.
But I do want to. When I've talked about the show before, I've said I don't watch hospital shows, and our third chair, Blake, he's been a registered nurse for a long time, and like, I was like, you heard the show? And he's like, yes, and I was like, can you check it out for me just to see? Just because I kept hearing like this is the most realistic hospital show, and he did. And he's like, yeah, man, I watched the pilot. He's like, I'm good, but like he confirmed. He's like, yes, this is my job, and it like I told him straight up. I was like, dude, I already had a lot of respect for what he did, but like,
does he still work in ER too? I know he did at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's just like, I mean, and again, every day is different for this. You never know how it's going to be, and like. First season is like, I will say you're gonna miss a crucial thing in the end, because like there's a huge like arc that's like multiple episodes of like I'll just say a mass shooting that they have to deal with. It's very well done, but Anyway, season 2. This is on HBO.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to praise this show that is literally only been a year.
Mm-hmm.
I love that they're getting this out that quick. Came out beginning of January last year.
Yeah, I remember.
So the only thing I will say is, because we get all our main cast, which they're all great, but we get a new doctor that's like taking over for Dr. Robbie, which is, our main guy. Like, she's, or like filling in for him because he's going to be taking off for a little bit, like taking some time off. And she mentions to him a couple times about implementing AI in the hospital. That's the only thing I will say about this episode, because I think it's going to be so interesting going forward with, because like how much tension that's going to cause. I think it's going to be very good for the drama for this season.
Okay.
So that's the only thing I will say with that. They're still doing the 1 hour every episode. It's July 4th though this year, or this day. So you're going to get some
from exploded.
Dude, it's going to get crazy. Yeah. It's got it. I mean, that's
Someone
why they picked July 4th.
Hand fingers missing from exploding fire.
Yeah, it's that's interesting, because I don't remember what day it was for the first season, but
yeah.
Anyway, that's all I'll say.
Okay.
But great start, I think.
Cool.
Do you got anything else?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I started rewatching Mad Men on HBO since it got released in 4K.
Oh, yes. Everything's fixed now.
And yeah, they fixed that stuff too. I guess. I mean, I haven't seen that. I haven't gotten that far actually. I think I'm like 4 or 5 episodes into like.
Okay, I would love to hear you talk about this. Sorry, I just wanted to mention, because I talked about it on the pod. Like, I recently rewatched this whole show, I know. And so like I hadn't seen it in a long time, and now you're rewatching it. So yeah, I'm curious. Yeah,
well, I started watching when I was, I guess, traveling.
Okay.
In Europe there for like 2 weeks, and I just needed some stuff to watch, and I was like, I see something, and gosh, I love this show.
I know. You forget, and then you start it, and you're like, man.
I think it has to be my favorite show of all time.
It gets better at every rewatch, honestly.
And I think it's a combination of,
probably looks beautiful 4K. I have not seen it in 4K.
Of like just a really, well-made show, time period, and then like for me, like even the creative process and how they deal with that, and the clients and all that stuff, it just hits home for me that it's like adds another layer of like just connection for me so it's good.
Now you said that the first season doesn't look that great. Do you still feel that way rewatching it? Because I disagreed with you when you brought this up when I was rewatching it. I was like, I still think it looks great.
I wouldn't say it doesn't look great.
Or you mentioned production value maybe or something. I think
it's not, when you want, it's because I remember getting into, like the early seasons of this, and like on season 2 or 3, and then being like, oh, let me go back and rewatch. And when you're in the middle watching those seasons, then you go back and rewatch season 1, there is a different level of production value that they up the ante in season 2. They kind of at the level that they maintain for the rest of the seasons. And so go back to watching season 1, especially the pilot. I think the pilot even has a little bit of rougher edges than than the rest of the season 1. But I don't think it's like, again, it's not bad. It's just, watching it now with a big gap between since I've seen any of the other stuff. It's good. It holds up. But like, I just know, I remember that being a thing. Like, like once you kind of got used to season 2 and 3, and then you're like, let me go back and watch season 1. And then you're like, oh, this is a little rougher than.
Well, this was also, I think, pretty recent. I don't remember when you talked about this on the pod. Everyone check the tape. But you talked about rewatching Game of Thrones, and that I was like, okay, I do agree with you with that, because you were like, this is real rough, the way that looks to start.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Compared to like,
it's shot like a soap opera. First goes,
and that's crazy, because like I was like, no, really, like I didn't believe you. I remember when you told me that, and then I went back. I was like, oh,
yeah.
I mean, when I originally watched it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway. But was it like that the whole first season?
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so same kind of deal. So then season 2 was like when it really. It's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, well, even that I think it wasn't. It wasn't even until like season 3 that they really.
Yeah, but season 2 looked more
budget.
cinematic at least.
Yeah, it started to get better, but I think there was a certain point, and it
But
wasn't.
there was also nothing like it then. That's so like everyone was just like, I'm down either way. Now, maybe this is a good segue, but Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Could that be a little soap opera-ish? Since it definitely seems like it's going to be somewhat of a comedy. Will it have some soapy drama elements to it as well? Because the trailer is all we have to go on.
Yeah,
and I was kind of like, I don't know about this when we talked about the trailer.
Like I guess what you're talking like, for Game of Thrones, I was more talking about like the way
the look
of it, not so much. And this, like, I don't think the look.
No, the look won't look. This will look like incredibly good.
Yeah, because they could put the budget behind it, and but that it was like the budget was not there for the first couple seasons, and you can see that they're
we covering both seasons of House of Dragon. That show looks insane. We phrased it a bunch on that.
Yep. So, but yeah,
that's my most anticipated. I don't know if you want to get into that now because I don't have anything else to talk about. But you guys,
we can get. Well, there's one other thing I'll throw out there that.
No, go ahead. Because I mean, we're going to cover this anyways next pod.
Suits LA.
Oh,
I started watching that.
Is this the new one?
Yeah, the newer. Yeah,
I didn't know this started.
Yeah, I think it started like last fall. I got around to watching it, and mainly because I didn't have Peacock before, and it's on Peacock, and now I have Peacock, so it's.
Well,
like
wasn't Suits like? Didn't they put it on Netflix, and that's why it got popular again?
Correct, because it was a USA show. I mean, I watched,
and no one had USA.
Well, I mean, it was on a stream. It was a cable thing.
No, but didn't they have to? There was.
I don't know. I watched Suits when
Mr.
it was.
Robot was like a USA original.
Yeah, I watched Suits when it was on TV. Like, let's just be. I watched.
I know. I never did.
I mean, that was like watching. I mean, Psych and then Monk and like.
They had good stuff. That was all.
They had all those like. There's like kind of, and so like we Aaron and I would watch that stuff and.
It's good stuff. Yeah.
And then and so then when Suits was like another, and then especially the first couple seasons were really strong in that show. Then yes, but it blew up more once it went.
Yeah,
the combination of going on Netflix and the combination of what's her name, Meghan Markle, like becoming more famous because of the prince.
And that was literally the reasons why they were like, let's reboot this or like make a new.
No, I think it just got
the same actors.
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, right now so far it hasn't been anybody the same. Now they teased it has the one guy. Who's the other guy that always like hated Harvey because they kind of.
I don't know anything about the show.
I forget his name in the show because it's been a while, so I watched Suits. But anyway, you see like his mugshot, like or his face in like the promo like thing that's sitting on the streaming service. So like eventually they're going to have a few of the the older actors or a few of the characters from the original Suits. But of course, the original Suits is supposed to take place in New York City, so. It's different. But the lead. This is what's his name that played the Arrow in that show. That's the actor that's the lead in this.
Interesting. Okay.
And it also doesn't have the premise of a person that has a photographic memory, like which is what the premise of Suits was with Mike, who technically didn't pass the bar at all, but he can memorize everything. So, and he just became a really good lawyer because of that. Eventually, I think officially does, but. Anyway, this is different. It's not the same premise, but it's okay. Like it's not but I'm kind of watching it out of just like hoping to see where it goes and see if because
is this a show you watch while you do other stuff?
No, it was just kind of something to kind of get. Honestly, I think I've been watching it kind of before bed a little bit just to like. And then I'm like, I'm getting tired, and I'll turn it off. But anyway, I just meant to mention. I mean, it's all right for like a legal drama, but
not as good as the original.
No, but again, kind of trying to give it a little bit of a chance because of how much I did like the original, and so yeah.
I completely I knew they were making a new one. I didn't even know it already came out.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's still in the like, I think, I don't know if the season's done yet, but. All right. Get into our anticipation of shows and a few movies for 2026.
Yeah.
Like I think I mentioned up front, but most of these will be for the first half of the year because a lot of times a lot of TV stuff doesn't get even announced that far
I don't know.
out.
Some of this stuff I don't think it's coming out first half that I have on my list, but it's just 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I have it on here because it's supposed to come out this year, but I'm thinking way later in the year, but I have no idea.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few things that are supposed to come out this year that, I have on here that I don't have dates for.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, kind of, we talked about, like, I think in January this stuff's kind of either just came out or like The Industry. I was looking forward to a lot, season 4.
Yeah.
And then, we talked about Night of Seven Kingdoms, which we'll start covering next week because it comes out this Sunday. And then, I don't know about you, but there's a couple other things that, like, The Night Manager season 2, which I haven't watched, is already out. I was kind of looking forward to that because that, like we talked about, like, was 10 years ago or something.
Literally 10 years.
Season 1, but it's great with what's his name now? I'm drawing. Tom Hiddleston, who's I love in most things I've seen him in.
Me too.
And it's kind of like him. It's basically like him playing James Bond, but it's not James Bond.
No, but he's a night manager. Yeah, it's awesome. I never. I'm working on season 1. I just never finished season 1. But yeah, it's awesome that they made another season.
Yeah, it's cool. So I'm definitely looking for that. Also, in January, the trash shows that I watch, but I know it's kind of big. The Tell Me Lies on Hulu / Disney.
That is
season 3 of that comes out.
Okay.
And also another thing that I love, season 3 of Shrinking will be out later this month. So
I'm very excited for that.
Really looking for that on Apple TV. That's a great show if you not watched it. But
very good.
And then, another kind of guilty pleasure type of Bridgerton season 4 comes out the end of the month as well in January. So, like, it's a crazy release and releases in January.
It's a lot in January. Yeah.
That kicking off. Oh, and then the last thing that's right, I did have on here too, that this kind of came out of the blue, the promotions for it just in the last like week or two, and otherwise I didn't know anything about it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But The Beauty, which is the new Ryan Murphy show, and has a
good cast.
Yeah, crazy cast. And so, like,
I really want to check it out. Yeah. I'm with you, but it's like with his shows, it's like
hit or miss.
It would,
he's hit or miss.
It could go away.
Yeah. But,
I don't know. Yeah.
So,
because I believe he was involved with the all-female lawyer show. That's like abysmal, but it has like an insane cast. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I haven't watched any of it, but anyway.
Dude, the rated, like, it's like one of the worst rated shows ever. But like, it's kind of like, not Meryl Streep, but what's her name? Someone like that. And I don't know, just like crazy good cast, but it's like a garbage show. But anyway.
Yep. With some stuff you got that I just those were all like, I didn't want to talk about them too much because they're like literally coming out or just came out.
So most of my stuff does not have definitive dates, so I can just go through them whenever. Because my next one that like I'm really excited for doesn't come out till March. So I don't know if you have anything you want to mention in February.
Specific in February?
Because there's stuff, but like I narrowed it down to like stuff I'm like
not that I have
most
dates on.
hyped for.
Yeah, not that I have any dates on.
Okay.
In February. Yeah, so March.
Yeah, March 10th. One Piece.
Yep, I got that one down too.
So excited. And actually, like, one of the first things we talked about on the pod, actually, the other thing we started the pod with also should be coming out this year. I have it on my list, actually. No date, but I'll mention it later.
Mm-hmm.
But this has a date. And
season 1 was great.
So good. And incredibly good. Where
it was like better than it had any right being.
Yes, because that almost never happens with like trying to make something live action, especially anime.
Uh-huh.
And yeah.
Yep. No, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just so charming, so much fun.
Amazing. And like the characters are so crazy and they did such a good job. And I see like stuff about like all the characters they're introducing for season 2 that are even crazier. And it's like, how are they going to do this live action? But they pulled it off in season 1. So I believe in them.
Yep. Me too.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it was on my list too. So
We definitely have to cover that. I know we don't know our whole schedule, but like, hopefully there won't be anything else around then, because that's like we need to cover that show week to week.
Okay.
Although, is it going to binge drop?
probably. It's
Well, we
Netflix.
can still do it
It's
week to week.
Netflix.
But
All right, what else you got? Something else you
the rest of these don't have dates.
got? Mm-hmm.
So you want me to just throw out a couple, or
Sure. I mean, I've got a couple in April.
okay?
Your Friends and Neighbors season 2. I mean, I loved season 1. It was
I haven't finished season 1, but I really
it
liked
was so much fun, and again,
Yes.
half of it just loving John Hamm, which again, speaking to Mad Men, where you're watching it, it's like I think he might be one of my favorite actors of all time. Like I just love, like I watch him in anything.
Dude, I mentioned the same thing because I remember watching this show, because I think right when the show came out was when I started rewatching Mad Men.
Yeah.
It was the same thing. It was like seeing literally the complete
Yeah.
opposite.
Ends of the spectrum.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
And
but he's great.
It's,
And then
it's so good in both.
yeah, and he was great in like the morning show or whatever. When he
Yeah.
just like so. We're really looking forward to that. Of course, I love the meme now that they
It's
turned
huge.
it. It's so great.
It's massive.
That's in April, and then Beef season 2.
Okay, this one, because it just got dated, so I didn't update my.
Yeah, that's also coming out in April. Which season 1 was fantastic. So much fun.
I forget the cast for season 2, but I know it's really good. Just like season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this.
So really looking forward to that. And then I mean, I think around the May-June timeframe. So like late spring, early summer
Okay.
is Euphoria. Like there's no date, but I like
Yep,
that's
that's
kind
on
of
my list. For
yeah.
sure.
I figured it was on Euphoria. So obviously this is huge, and
This is massive because of just how
Cast,
much
the-
bigger
yes,
they are now
yes.
since the last season.
like all the cast is like
Yeah.
some of the biggest stars.
Yeah.
Like you get some of the 3 biggest stars in Hollywood
Yeah.
all on the show. And so, yeah,
And it's season 2 was like 2022.
yeah.
It might be in like the running for the longest gap now.
No,
I don't know.
I'm sure there's, but
No?
anyway, yeah. But yeah, it's definitely highly anticipated.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're looking forward to it. The other thing should be coming out around The Bear season 5, most likely. I feel
Yes.
like every season of The Bear drops around May, June. So it's probably coming out
And they
then.
said they are, because we thought that this might be it, but then they were like, nope, we are doing another season,
Yep.
because they filmed 3 and 4 back to back. That's why we were like,
Yeah.
oh. And then no, they're like, yeah, season 5. Even though another one where it's like a lot of these actors are in like Marvel and other stuff now that are like real big,
Mm-hmm.
don't have a lot of time to do this show, but this show films very quick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I hope they can still get it out on a consistent yearly basis.
And then another thing I think is also supposed to hit around then that is came out of the blue too was the Malcolm in the Middle, Life's Still Unfair limited series.
I can't believe they're doing this. This is not on my list, but I love Malcolm in the Middle. But
Yeah.
what is this just them at their age now?
I think so.
Okay.
I honestly didn't watch the trailer for it because I was just like,
Yeah, I neither.
enough said. I'll check it out.
But it's like is Bryan Cranston going to be in it?
I probably
thing,
if it's a
is like-
miniseries, yeah. I mean, why not?
Because if he's not, I'm not watching
Yeah.
it. Like the dad's got to be in it.
Yeah.
I forget the mom's name, but the dad is Bryan Cranston. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So then also I think around then normally comes out, but maybe it might be later in the summer.
okay.
You got Boys final season.
Yes. I believe this finally actually got a date.
Yeah. Do
I
you have a
didn't
date
write
for
it down though, but I remember seeing they finally like put out a full trailer, not just a teaser, and
Yeah,
finally
it's a date.
dated it. But I think it's summer. I mean, it's like June or July.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the spinoffs have been good. I believe the last season of The Boys, I know we talked about it on the pod, and I don't remember what you thought of it, but I remember it being not as good as previous stuff, but final season, like, I think they'll...
Yeah, bring it all together.
Yeah.
So get that down. Let's see what we get. So the Scrubs revival.
So I didn't write this down either, but I remember I heard about it, but I didn't. Again, another one. I didn't know exactly what are they doing with this.
Just kind of bringing it back with the same cast.
Same cast.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then has what's his name's blessing that just doing shrinking and everything.
Yeah.
I don't think he's doing as much involvement, but
Bill Lawrence.
Bill Lawrence. Yeah,
probably. I mean, he has so many.
He's got a lot of stuff going on Apple TV actually because he oversees Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso is that on your list too? Did you already mention that?
No. I haven't gotten to that, but
okay. That's on my list, and I know that's
coming this year.
It's coming this year, right?
Again, supposedly, like this is the same with the Scrubs one. It says this year, but there's no date.
I was just surprised when you told me a while back that you're like, no, they are doing another season, because it was like, I thought they were just like, no, we're done, and it's like, no.
So speaking of that, Ted Lasso, season 4. Should be out this year too, which
at some point
definitely excited for.
I still got a decent amount here.
Yeah, or maybe you got some I didn't know about.
Yeah, I think I'll have some.
I think I only have one more. I'm going through my stuff. I only got one more. Is the Blade Runner 2099.
Oh, this is a huge one for me.
Yeah, but I mean, this is on Amazon, right?
Yeah.
Which is like, I mean, if it goes
concerning.
If it goes the
Dune route,
the Dune route, then you won't be happy. But like if it goes the Fallout route, then
amazing.
So we'll see. But
I love the cast that they got for it, and I think it's cool the time period they're setting it in after 2049.
Yep.
I tried to look up the people that wrote it and the directors and couldn't find out a lot about it. So I'm just a little concerned because it's one of my favorite things.
But
anything.
No hard date on this. Still,
no, but it should be this year.
It should be this year.
It said 2026.
Yep.
First, just like Dune. Well, somewhat Dune going into TV or miniseries. This is the first Blade Runner thing. We just got our first Alien thing. That was very
disappointing.
Yeah. So it's with sci-fi, it's like, man, you got to really do it. Yeah, it's tough. And this is like one. This is like the one for me. Besides, it's like this and Dune. So I'm.
So all right, what else you got? Because I think that was all I've
all right.
across.
I'm gonna hit you with one of the ones that I'm probably the most excited about. That's like actually new and not returning. Cape Fear.
Okay.
It's gonna be on Apple. So, do you remember this film at all?
Well, no.
Okay. So, I'm sure you heard that they're making this into a TV show for Apple. Have you not?
If I did, I don't remember because I don't remember what this is.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you because I love this film, and that's why I was so excited that they're doing it. Very similar to like they did the presumed innocent thing based off the movie, and did it and made it into a mini series. Cape Fear was an early '90s Martin Scorsese film. Robert De Niro, and I think one of like his greatest performances, like an absolute insane person in that film. Essentially terrorizes a family. That's all I'll say about it. But awesome movie. I don't remember who all they cast for the Apple show for it, for the family, but Javier Bardem is playing the De Niro character. And I'm like, that's...
Enough said.
Yeah. I was like, he's going to be incredible.
He always plays a great bad guy.
Yes. So it's like, it's his next chance to be Anton Chigurh from No Country. Like, I think he's going to channel that, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Similar energies, honestly. But, I would say, if you ever feel like it, watch the movie. Because I didn't know it was, I mean, Didn't know if it was one you're familiar with.
Nope.
It's like early 90s.
Yep. Nope.
Scorsese film. But yeah, so I'm very excited. Apple has done a good job with this, with Presume Innocent, which we can go ahead and say season 2.
Yeah. Okay.
It's also on my list. I know
That's
it's
supposed
like
to come out this
going
year?
beyond. Like this is all new, right? Because they didn't
No,
really
I think
make
there's a second book, right?
Oh, that's right. They never did a second movie,
Mm-hmm.
but you're right. There's a second book. So okay, well that makes it less concerning. But I loved season 1.
Yep. I agree.
I love the movie.
Yep. So if the team if it's the same
Jake
team,
Gyllenhaal was incredible in this.
I know they're going to change the lead, like a lot of the cast, because it's a different.
I mean, I'm bummed that he won't be in it anymore, but like I understand why.
Mm-hmm.
But Brosnahan, awesome that she's going to be in
Yep.
it.
She's great.
And like the main, forget his name. We talked about him a lot.
I know.
One of the main lawyers is still going to be in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
So-
the guy that has the terrible voice. Okay, good.
I don't think so. I don't think it's
Not him. The other guy. The other guy
Yep.
was great.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, Cape Fear. I had to put that on your radar because I love that they're doing this. Like, if it's done right, I am all for, especially Apple, because they have like unlimited money, for like fleshing out these amazing movies into like longer form.
Mm-hmm.
If done really well, like Presumed Innocent. So I have faith
Well,
in Cape Fear.
Taking a book and that was
Sure.
turned into a movie and making it longer, because there's more content there anyway in the
Yeah.
book than there probably was in the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. And like casting it really well.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else? I got
TV wise, no.
Really?
Yeah. It must be just stuff I just haven't found, hasn't
Okay.
shown up on my radar that I knew about.
I looked up all these and they all said 2026.
Okay.
Could be literally December.
Okay.
But I'll start off. House of Dragon season 3 is coming. Actually, that will be in this year because we're getting the one that we're covering starting next week is now. So, but House of Dragon season 3 also confirmed for this year.
Mm.
So that's got to be fall.
Okay.
So that'll be end of this year.
Interesting. Okay. I thought they'd push that to next year, and then
If they
I don't know.
maybe, well, last I checked, I think, I don't know. Let us know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically, any of these could get pushed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
next, this also, speaking of getting pushed, I think this will get pushed. But Shogun season 2 is supposed to be this year.
Oh, well,
I don't
okay.
think it's going to happen, but like,
Okay.
I mean, we absolutely love that show.
yeah.
And we couldn't wait for it to come back. Well, we were happy that they said we are going to do more.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
mixed. Yeah.
mixed. Yeah.
'Cause,
you're
like,
right. It was such a perfect, like,
yeah. And then also
Miniseries.
they I mean, it was based on a book that there isn't
Right.
more book, right?
right. And they're doing 2 more seasons.
Yep.
That is, you're right. That's concerning. But as far
But
as I know,
the team being the attention
Amazing.
to detail and the way they made it, like
We got our
there's so
main
much.
guy.
There's so much that went into that to make it the way it is that came from the production team, and not necessarily, like the right, and not necessarily the book, right? Like there was so much
Yes.
about that made that show so great, and it was not because of the source material.
dude, I mean, our girl Anna Sawai as
Yeah.
I'm blanking on her name now
Yeah.
in Shogun, but incredible, where like she's amazing in Pachinko because you always talk about her in
Yep.
that, but then like
Monarch.
is bad in Monarch,
Which
but
that
like
comes back here soon too.
that's coming
I
back.
did not put that on my list.
I'm looking forward to it still.
Yeah, we're gonna watch. I mean, I'll
Yeah.
watch it
Oh yeah,
because I'm kind of curious to see what they maybe.
I have no idea what they're doing with it. I watched the trailer because it just came out. Looks like a lot of back and forth with like Kurt Russell and
But
his son, that's like him in the past.
Right. But what I'm saying is, like, I wonder how much they pivot to the stuff that worked really well in
yeah,
season
which
1,
is them.
and then and like and seeing it, because
Yeah.
if you lean into stuff that's working and kind of
Yeah.
steer away or clean up or fix the stuff that wasn't working, it could be a really strong show.
The other girl, I forgot who she was, but she was like the absolute worst.
Mhm.
I remember we mentioned her. I no sign of her in the trailer, which was great. Anna Sawai is still in it though,
Yeah,
which I'm like, okay. After Shogun, I'm like,
yeah,
I just like her now more in
Yeah.
general. Maybe she'll be better in season 2.
yeah.
But
Maybe they'll give her, but like, because I mean, obviously it's the writing, and that's,
it's not her. Yeah,
not
I know.
her.
I know. So speaking of the other thing that literally started our podcast, Ahsoka season 2 is supposed to be this year.
Really?
Mm-hmm. As far as I know,
Wow.
which is very exciting.
Okay. Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
the rest of these on
kicked
here,
off the podcast with.
we really did, yeah. But these could get pushed. But this is another one I think could easily get pushed, just like Shogun. But if it comes out this year,
Yeah.
there were some dumb things that happened in season 1, but there were some incredible highs in season 1. So then also, this was in my top 10, I believe. Daredevil Born Again, season 2.
That's supposed to come this year.
Yep.
That was in your top. I thought that was an honorable mention for you.
Maybe it was honorable mention.
I feel like I was the one that brought it up.
Maybe you put it in your top 10.
Yeah.
I check the tape. I don't remember now. But yeah, this is coming back, and this leads me to my other one because I just know the Punisher's going to be in season 2 more.
Because then they're doing another.
My next thing, the Punisher special presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited about that.
Yeah.
Again, mentioning John Bernthal.
Yeah.
I love that they're doing this. I don't really know what it's going to be about, but it's awesome that they're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be this year also. That's confirmed. I have 4 more.
Well,
let's go with one that I know is coming out this year because I think it did a month. Tentatively right now, this says October, I want to say.
okay.
A show that we both love from around here, Special Ops Lioness, season 3.
Yeah, that's right. That is supposed to come out.
Yeah. Late this year, but very excited. And then these last 3.
Very iffy. If they
I believe they're all coming out this year.
okay.
So, Lanterns,
Oh,
which is the
like
Green Lantern show that Lindelof is doing,
which is
coming off of Watchmen.
Yep. And he hasn't done anything in a while.
Nope. Any amazing cast in this.
Yeah.
Very excited for this. And he talked about it being like, hey, it's Green Lanterns, but it's True Detective. I'm like, that's a cool.
It's a cool take. Yeah.
As long as it's not True Detective season 4. Don't do that. And then another MCU thing I'm very excited about because it's like a finale of WandaVision is Vision Quest,
Oh yeah.
which is
Finally
confirmed.
coming this year.
I didn't realize that this is a trilogy. Like they said, Agatha was like the middle.
Okay, I didn't realize.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But it's like WandaVision, Agatha, and then this is like the end of like this whole saga of Vision and Wanda.
Yeah. Okay.
I saw the creator talk about this recently, and
Gotcha.
they're bringing back Ultron for this, which is sick.
Okay.
Jane Spader voicing the Ultron. That's so cool.
Right.
Anyway, exciting. Very last one. It says 2026. This is a little iffy. Neuromancer.
Oh, Apple. Yeah.
Very exciting if it does come out.
Yeah. That'd be
This is the
exciting.
next big sci-fi hit for Apple.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that do. The Blade Runner show should be on Apple, not Amazon, in my opinion. I have a better chance.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And then I just have 4 films, but I don't know if you want to talk about anything else.
No, I mean, yeah. Let's talk about a couple films.
Okay.
I mean,
this is the 4 that I know you will agree with me on.
Okay.
Well, maybe one you won't. No, you have to agree on all 4 of these.
okay.
Disclosure Day. Steven Spielberg's
Yes.
new film.
Yes. They look good.
Avengers Doomsday is the one that I'm like, I don't know. Are you excited for it?
Yeah,
I
I
am very excited for
I
it,
am.
even though it's like they're putting out way too many teasers, but it's cool.
X-Men back. Yeah.
Dude, actually, that teaser was sick. Seeing Cyclops
Yeah.
and the Sentinel behind him. That was actually awesome. Some of those teasers, I'm like, why are you doing some? Oh, it was for Avatar, right? They were like putting it in front of Avatar, like different
Yes.
versions of these teasers. Is
Yeah.
that what they were doing?
I don't know. They released them with something only in theaters for a while. So
But then they started coming out on YouTube.
But yeah, it's interesting because like I feel like what are the guys' names? The Russo brothers.
Yeah,
everything they've done since
I know.
the last of it, like is not. But then they did so well in the Marvel universe that like
They crushed Infinity War and Endgame, so it's like I still have faith.
and even like Winter Soldier. Yeah, going
That's
back
another
that far.
one of my favorites.
Yeah, and so it's like I have high hopes that when they're back,
They
in
can handle the huge ensemble.
yeah, but yeah. Anyway, I feel like them back in that system, I guess is the best way to put it, might like where we saw the best of them. It's exciting to see, and then of course all the what they're working with is also exciting. So
it's crazy. I mean, we already got a taste of this, but we really got a taste of this recently with Deadpool and Wolverine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like literally going back to like Fox era.
Yep.
Which this is like going to be the kind of culmination of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm assuming they're going to introduce the new X-Men, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that
maybe? Yeah. I mean, hopefully, because
that would make sense for doing it. Like literally, they're all going to die, and like that's
yep. Well, and
it's going to be a very depressing ending, just like Infinity War.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, the thing is, like, yeah, this hopefully they'll set up something that works, right? Because that's the problem since Infinity War, things have been a little rough. So, but like the Fantastic Four movie was pretty good, and
yeah, I liked it.
And so that's introducing some new characters, and then if they can kind of bring in the X-Men also as like kind of with some new people playing.
So the most recent Avengers Doomsday teaser is a very strange meeting. Not a great teaser, but still interesting. Is the Wakandans meeting the Fantastic Four?
Oh, I haven't watched that one.
Like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
just an interesting,
dynamic.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially that's the most recent one that at least surfaced on YouTube. I don't know how many more there's going to be
but there's so many. I think is planned for the
really.
Yeah.
I mean, they put a date on it. It's December.
Yeah, it's this year. Yeah.
Speaking of that, literally the same day as of now, Dune Messiah is coming out the same day.
I'm sure they'll change that.
I hope they do, because this actually is my most anticipated movie of the year.
Probably me too. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, because the last movie I have on my list is The Odyssey. Yeah. So over the Odyssey even.
Probably, yeah.
Really? Okay. All right. Me too, honestly. Even though The Odyssey, like, I can't wait.
Yeah. I mean, I like Nolan, and I like it, but I feel like at this point.
Speaking of starting our film side of the pod.
I feel like at this point, I think I like Villeneuve as a director.
Yeah, he's number one for me.
Yeah, like,
or at least like number.
Yeah,
we'll enter two.
Yeah, especially for genre stuff. Like, I mean, Nolan really, like, he dabbled in the side, like his.
No, you know what he is for sci-fi. Now that he successfully has done Blade Runner and Dune, he is the GOAT of sci-fi.
Yeah,
for films.
And Arrival's fantastic too, which is also sci-fi. Yeah. So
you're right. And then he better win all the awards when this comes out, because this is like, it's speculative that this is the Return of the King moment.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully.
And that's when Peter Jackson won all his awards, was completing the trilogy, and then he takes it off into other people's hands. And that's what Villeneuve has said. This is the last one.
Mm-hmm.
This completes the trilogy he's doing. And then he said, Children of Dune, which is the next book, he's like, someone else can do that.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure they will.
Yeah, because as long as it makes money, this one makes money. But yeah, no, I think I would put that and then the Odyssey. Like
okay, I thought you would be more of a Nolan person. I mean, literally my lock screen right now is Paul Atreides. Dune Messiah is it's still above.
Yeah, I just
a Nolan film.
I think
it's also because I'm reading the book, Dune Messiah. There is some insane stuff that happens in that book, and I just want to see how Villeneuve does it, because he successfully did some of the really weird stuff that he had to do for the Dune book, especially in part 2. He crushed it. So like he can do all the weird stuff that, and Dune just gets weirder and weirder. So,
and
he can do it.
Anya Taylor-Joy, should get her in there.
Perfect. Dude, he's the best with casting, because like perfect casting for Timothée Chalamet's sister. Like, they look so much alike anyway. Sister. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sex Lives of College Girls. Yeah. Is that coming back? Is that on the
I don't know. I don't know if that's coming back.
I don't think that is coming back, actually. Yeah, you're right. His sister literally looks exactly like him. It's weird. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, it should be a good year, and maybe a stronger year than 2025.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah. because I think, I mean, like we said,
2025.
we both struggled to get our top 10 list for 2025.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's going to be a problem at the end of this year.
No.
So,
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff.
yeah. And then I'm sure there's some things that'll pop up that are unknowns that will end up being something that stand out and exciting. And so that's always
Very exciting. I mean, there's got to be plenty more. Like we're filming this on January 14th, so like,
yeah,
there's so much more. There's already like we covered a lot just on this pod, so yeah, I think it's gonna be really good.
You know, let us know. Do we miss something that you're excited about that we should know about? Let us know. So you can do that by leaving a comment, DM, or you can email us at feedback@screentimepod.com. And we appreciate all that like and subscribe, but if you haven't, please do so. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, you know, wherever you want to watch or listen. And then you can, you know, we put out a bunch of clips and shorts on social media, so you can follow us there at Screentime Pod. And if you'd like to follow each of us on Instagram, I'm at Jay Youngbar.
I'm at Jared Youngbar.
All right. Catch you guys next time.